Hola, hola, it's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello, my friends. How are we? Good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I am super excited coming to you with this episode or with this topic because I can't tell you how many women that I speak to or that message me and tell me that they don't have enough trauma. I'm doing air quotes. They don't have enough trauma. I don't have enough trauma to join the Sisterhood, which is my year-long life coaching program for women who want to next level their lives and change their lives. I don't have enough trauma. I'm not, air quotes, messed up enough. I don't have big stuff that's happened to me. I have nothing to complain about. I haven't had crazy past like you, Erica. And I'm like, no, boo. Like, you don't need to compare your trauma or your past or your life. You don't need to be messed up or, air quotes, messed up or have this crazy traumatic story in order to want to work on yourself. Okay. So if that's you and you're like, I don't know if I have a story. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know what I should worry about. I'm married to a man who had the most incredible upbringing, technically happy childhood, happy family, married, like husband and wife. His parents are still married. I want to talk about trauma because I think that trauma gets labeled as sexual abuse only, death in the family only, being kidnapped, being molested. I don't know what you think trauma is, but I want you to question that right now. What is trauma to you? And when you look at beautiful Gabor Mate, who actually talks about trauma and what trauma is, he says trauma is not the thing that happened to you. It's what happens inside of you. So literally, if you're listening to this, you have been traumatized. Not because of just the pandemic and the crazy 2 years we've just had. When you were a baby, which you probably can't remember, and you cried and your parent, your caregiver, your mother didn't pick you up because her doctor told her not to pick you up, and you as a baby desired connection and attachment, and you wanted to be picked up, and she didn't. She went against her mother knowing because her doctor said she'll spoil you or whatever bullshit the doctors used to say and still say, and she didn't pick you up. That is a trauma for that child. If somebody bullied you or made fun of you and you had no one to speak to, if you felt insignificant, I spoke to a client recently whose mother used to say to her, "You'll be right," and it's an Australian thing, "You'll be right." Like, you'll be all right. Like, you don't need to worry about it. You're good. You'll be fine. And just kind of pushed away how that child felt. She was getting bullied, and her mom said, "You'll be all right." What happened to that woman? That woman suppressed her emotions, pushed it down, became a chronic people pleaser, worked in a job she hated, was in relationships she didn't like, people pleasing her ass off. So you're going to tell me there's nothing wrong with that? There is something wrong. How do you know that you need to work on yourself? If you are unhappy in any area of your life, that is an area where you can work on. You don't need to be, air quotes, fucked up to have a coach or a therapist. We all need this because we're human beings on planet Earth and we need connection and we need to unpack what's going on for us and we need a safe space to unravel and we need to understand ourselves and we need to validate our feelings and we need to be seen, heard, and understood. So if that's you, go work on yourself. This month, we've been doing this massive promotion for Sisterhood, my program, and it's called Next Level November. And this whole month has been about helping women join the Sisterhood if it's for them, if I'm for them. I don't want to convince anybody to join because I'm not everybody's flavor. But the women are like, I don't know if I have enough stuff. I don't know if I should join that program because I'm not that messed up maybe. And I'm like, what? No way. You're not messed up. First of all, no one's messed up, and I'm not fixing anyone. No one's damaged. We just got shit that's happened from our past that if we don't deal with it, it will deal with us. How does it deal with us? We don't make money in our lives. We get into shitty relationships with people. We seek validation. We give too many fucks about what other people think about us, and it stops us from going for what we want. We don't shine bright like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? We don't take up space. We don't say how we feel. We don't communicate. We don't get into difficult conversations. We don't share our truth. We don't stand up, speak up, show up. We hide away. We get into relationships with men or women or friends that are toxic and are not good for us. We don't believe our worth. We don't think we're good enough. We don't think we're valuable. All of this stuff is stuff to work on, and it's not your fault, my darling. None of this is your fault. You learned this behavior as a kid somehow. And for those of you rolling your eyes going, childhood trauma, yes, yes. How you were raised, your childhood directly affects your fucking adolescence, which directly affects the kind of grown-up you become. 1,000,000%. That's not some therapeutic psychotherapy shit. That shit is true. And maybe you got told it was weak to speak. Maybe you got told it was weak to look for help or ask for a therapist. It is not. It is the most powerful thing you can do. And you're over here spending money on nails and fucking eyelashes and fake tan and bullshit, and your mind is fucked. And you're getting into shitty relationships, and you eat shit, and you're unhealthy, and you're not happy. And I'm like, that's where the money should be going for your actual happiness, not some bullshit pram or stroller or car or house. Put that shit into you. Is it your fault? No, it ain't your fault. None of the shit that happened to you that was hard or fucked up is your fault. And I am sorry that happened to you. I genuinely am. I'm sorry that anything difficult you went through, you had to go through that. I'm very sorry. And it was not your fault. But it is your goddamn responsibility now as a grown-up to fix it up. How do I know I need to work on myself? Where's the lack, boo? Where is the lack? How do you speak to yourself? How do you think about yourself? What kind of relationship are you in? Are you in community? Are you pushing away connection and hardcore? Now I don't need anybody. And you're trying to be this strong wall, like I'm good. I don't cry. I don't need to do that. You're scared. You deeply seek connection. The standoffish people are the ones that need love and connection. Are you like, everything's great. I love my life. Hi, everything's amazing. Everything's so great. Hi, yeah, great. Awesome. Is there like a mask you put on to pretend that your life's great and your fucking face hurts because it's not and you want to cry? Do you know what I'm saying? Is that you? Do you let people walk all over you? Do you speak your truth when you feel like it's a no? Do you say yes anyway? This cracking mask that we wear, that shit needs to come off. What's under there? What's under there? Is there fear driving your choices and decisions? Are you stressed out? Are you anxious? Are you depressed? Are you drinking every goddamn night? Are you smoking and are you doing drugs? Like, are you numbing out of your life? Are you in a fucked up relationship with someone? Are you unsafe? Like, this is the stuff. It's not sexy. It's not Instagram cute. But it's your fucking life. It's your joy. It's your happiness. And I'm like, we need to work on that. If you don't have what you want, I love Tony Robbins. He said it so straight up one day. He was like, most people don't have the relationships they want, the body they want, the jobs they want, the careers they want, the business they want, the bank account that they want. Most people don't have that. And I'm like, okay, that's your joy. That's your what else matters? I don't know. What else matters? Tell me what matters. A nice house, a big house, having money in your bank account, but you're miserable? A nice car, being a leader, an executive in a big payroll, having 1,000 million bazillion followers on Instagram, having 10,000 likes? What matters? I don't understand what matters when your joy and your happiness and your life, your relationships, your body, your money, your relationship with your kids, with yourself, your relationship with yourself. That's what matters. If you think you're an asshole, if you think you're not good enough, if you think you're not smart enough, if you're worried about what people think about you, if you're not showing up, if you're shrinking and hiding from your true essence on who the fuck you came here to be, that is what you work on. You don't need some crazy ass traumatic story of being kidnapped and raped and sexually abused and killed and this and that and choked. You don't need that. Trauma shame. I did a podcast. It's called Trauma Shame. Oh, my story's not big enough. I don't have enough trauma. I'm not messed up enough. Oh, Erica, my story's not like yours. Of course it's not. I'm my story. You're your story. Your story is important. The shit that happened to you is important. When someone rolled their eyes at you, when your dad said something to you, my husband had a dad and he's amazing, but growing up, Hamish was the kid that said, hey, Dad, I got a B. And his dad was like, why didn't you get an A? Damn. What does that say to a kid? That wasn't good enough. Your best was not good enough. What kind of an adult does that, how do you grow up? These kids that, he's Asian background, they're Sri Lankan, Asian background, where they go and they just try to get A's in math and they try to be really smart and then they become doctors and lawyers so that their fucking mom and dad are proud of them and they are still not proud of them. And those motherfuckers are miserable with a high college bill. Miserable. People pleasing, getting stepped all over, no one validating them because they were never validated as a child. And they're seeking. You know those people that are always like, am I good enough? Am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? Look at me, 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 look at me. They're not conceited, my love. They're seeking to be seen because they were not seen. They were not seen. They're not up themselves. They're not conceited. They're trying to be seen. Flip the way you're looking at it. People that don't trust people, they've been fucked over in the past. They got taught not to trust. It was never mirrored for you. Validation was not mirrored to you. The fact that you are not broken and you are incredible as you are was not mirrored to you. I had a discussion yesterday with some friends, and this girl was overweight when she was a kid, really overweight. And she said to her mom, I want to lose weight. I don't feel good. I feel like kids don't look like me in school. I want to lose weight. And her mom said, okay, honey, what do I do for you? Let's do this. Her mom didn't go, just love yourself, honey. You're perfect. This kid was very overweight, and childhood obesity is a fucking thing. And if it triggers you, maybe you got to look at that. Okay? And her mom said to her, boo, what do I need to do for you? I will support you. That's the right answer because she's validating how that child feels. And the child was like 14. So she wasn't like 5 years old worried about her body. She was 14 and she was overweight. And she said to me, I was overweight. I was unhealthy. I was depressed. And I wanted to do something about it. And my mom said to me, how can I support you? What if some mothers say, no, you're fine. You're good how you are. Don't worry about that. And we don't listen and we don't hear our child. We don't listen to them. So as a child, were you ever sad? Were you ever angry? Were you ever lonely as a child? Who did you speak to? Directly. Most people had no one. And it wasn't because your parents were assholes. Everybody did the best they could with what they knew. But forget about that. Let's talk about you as a kid. Little you, my 6-year-old, if he is getting bullied at school and doesn't speak to me, it's because he doesn't trust me, because he doesn't have a safe space. And what does that mean to a 6-year-old? How does that work when that 6-year-old turns 16, turns 26, turns 40? This shit affects us. So if you're asking yourself, I don't know if I can join Erica's program, I'm not that messed up. Trust me, you are. We all are. And if you're looking for trauma, don't look for it. Ask yourself, scan, how do I feel about myself? How do I feel about my body? How are my relationships? How's my inner dialogue? How's my self-talk? How's my bank account? How are my relationships? Am I fully expressed? Am I being my best fucking cheerleader to myself? Am I pushing myself? Am I showing up in every aspect that I can? And we all need help and support. You're not joining because you're broken or fucked up. I'm not fixing anyone. I also join things and work through my stuff. And I'm leveling up every single time. So the invitation is there for you to level up every single time, not because something's wrong. Okay? Don't shame your trauma or lack of trauma. That's a distraction. And you know what else is a fucking distraction? You thinking you're not good enough. What if that was bullshit? What if that was bullshit and you were good enough and you were fucking perfect as you are and you were actually incredible and amazing and all that dumbass shit that you be saying to yourself is bullshit distraction that keeps you small so you could stay safe, so you could be messed up, so you could be special in some fucked up way. No. I believe you are actually incredible as you are. And we're more scared, as Marianne Williamson's quote says, our fear is not that we are inadequate. Our fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And it is your light, not your darkness, that scares you. Because you've been told to tall poppy and play small and shrink down. What if you didn't shrink? What if you were like, look at me. I'm a shine bright like a diamond. Thank you, Riri. Like, what if you did that? Oh, no. Who would you complain to? What would your friends and you talk about now? How life is so perfect and amazing? You would have nothing to talk about. You would be focusing on creating the life that you want. Not complaining about the bullshit you don't. We've all experienced a pandemic. We don't even have time to talk about the pandemic and how crazy that shit was. And how the number one thing as humans we need, connection, was taken away. You have been traumatized. You have enough. Trust you me. There is enough there for you to unpack and unravel, and a safe ass space to do so. So if you resonate with me and my flavor, I know I sound scary right now. I'm not. I'm just fucking fiery about this shit. If you resonate with me and my flavor, do the damn thing. Join us. Join us. If ever there was a best time, it's this month right now. We're about to get into 2022. I don't know about you, but I'm leaving 2020 and 2021 behind, and I'm trying to next level my fucking self. Get around good community, good women, safe space where you can unravel your shit and work on it. I have had a fucked up past, and none of that shit will define me ever. I define me. I create what I want. Nothing is holding me down, and nothing is holding you down. You know who stops you? You. That's it. Join the hood. This shit is not a bougie fucking $10,000 million program. You can make it happen. Stop buying bullshit and invest in your fucking mindset, because that's the shit that's going to next level you. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day.